I sucked. I mean, I'm never making that. But I don't even care, because if I actually tried lining up, I would have died. Oh! The only way out is pain.
I didn't go far.
Are you kidding me? Look at this. I just got assaulted.
Now you're gonna wild. Missed the gap.
I'm really questioning my career choices to this point.
I'm gonna cry.
I think what it boils down to is this course just isn't designed for us. It's designed for
The best player in the world.
1030 plus rated players. What is good, Foundation Nation, and welcome to the back nine out here. I think we're starting. I'm 8 over.
6 over?
He's 6 over. We were a little rough yesterday. Sorry, I thought he was about to jump on me. It was a little rough yesterday. Starting off today, the course is drier but slushier. So it's not frozen, but slushy. But we're starting off here on hole 10. We're gonna play the back nine. Let's get into it. Hole 10 out here is 250 feet. Pretty much goes dead straight through this tight gap and then veers up to the right. You're gonna kind of need to push farther forward than you think off the tee. So for that, I'm going with my Onyx. I'm gonna try to hit it flat, maybe a little bit of hyzer, and hopefully get it pushed up there, a good skip. If I hit this initial gap, it should be a 3. Oh boy, it's the first throw of the day. That's an early gap. That's, I mean, it could have been a lot worse. I think I can 3 it from there.
Uphill, man. It's too stable uphill. It's too early and too stable. All right, I'm gonna go trespass just because I think I'm gonna need to go pretty understable and fast to push up this hill at this time of day. Let's see what we can do here. I want to turn it off with the right through the trees. Almost perfect. Did not quite turn it enough.
You know what they say, almost only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades, and we're dealing with neither.
Thanks, Dad. I just need to cut right. I gotta miss some stuff. I don't think I've thrown... Yeah, I know, it's coming. I don't think I've thrown a successful cut roller on this channel yet. And I used to be good at it. Maybe this chameleon fell.
This
is what I needed, I think. Because this thing is really stable. If I could hit the first gap, I should at least get somewhere.
Oh.
Didn't hit the first gap. Honestly, the way it landed was fine. It just bounced right. Bounced me into the tree.
We're gonna see if we can't get a little flare out of the flare, you know what I mean?
Oh, baby.
You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? What a grip lock.
Wow, fortunate to get that.
I mean, I freaking just pulled that 1.5 miles.
All right, we're gonna go with the high jump putt with a harp and let it fade. Risky, but no.
Oh, I got it. Great shot. Perfect. The amount of speed your jump putts go out of your hand surprised me every time.
Well, it's about all I can do. You know, I'm kind of excited these baskets are like really...
They're amazing.
Yeah, they're really good. That was a perfect timing for us to tap and just like launch out of the basket.
All right, welcome to hole 11. The distance originally measured by GPS was like 600 some. After walking it, I'm gonna guess it's like 700 to 800 feet. Par 4. You basically have a split fairway, it looks like, to begin, but the left is like way more wide open early, but really pinches off. You don't want to go left. Right side, it's a tight tunnel, kind of goes like this, kind of goes to the left, back to the right, and then you got another like 350 feet once you get up to the opening. So I'm gonna try to just make sure I hit this initial gap and have something kind of moving right to left a little bit. So I'm gonna throw my Zeus on a forehand, touch an Annie hopefully, and just try to push through this gap and then let the disc do what it wants. I'm playing for a 4 here. I do not, it would take 2 absolute perfect shots. This hole is requiring perfection, basically. It would take 2 absolute perfect shots for me to get there, and I don't even know if I can do it at that. So if I 4 this, I'm extremely happy. Oh, I mean, inches away from being so good.
Try to go for a little bit of a bigger swing than you probably could up there.
I was aiming at that tree on Annie, and I was hoping it would swing off it and then push through. And instead I drilled it, so this is going to be an interesting hole now.
All right, I don't like anything to do with that shot. I just want a 4, and there's a kind of a big opening to the right where I think if I throw just like an enforcer, just big hyzer, I'm not going to push super far, but I think I can get it to the middle to where I can at least get myself in position to get a 4. That's what I'm going to try. Just got to make sure I throw it hard enough and high enough. Yeah, I like that a lot. Oh, and it got clean. I mean, that's a no-brainer, isn't it?
I don't know.
That's way down there. I think that's the play, if it's even going to be allowed. Who knows?
Yeah, I don't know.
Who knows if they're going to set up tees this way?
The tee might be like farther back here to where that's pinched off.
Because that's a little too easy if they want you to go up that gap.
All right, so I've got to stand still because this stump's a little in my way.
This looks familiar. Feet below your lie there.
Yeah, I think I'm okay here.
Or lie below your feet, I should say.
What I think I'm gonna do is go with my Essence, disc down a lot, because I should be able to hit this on hyzer, slowly let it flip up, get me out in the opening, hopefully be able to still save my 4.
I mean, can we lay the clip over from the front 9 of holes?
Dude, it's a new day, okay?
Go ahead.
It's a new day.
Like you just said, the
new
exact
morning
same
confidence.
Things, exact same lie. I hope you do it.
You know, I wonder if it'd be smart.
Now we're changing up the strategy.
I think patent pending might be a smarter play here.
All right.
Get me a little more wide open. Oh, I mean...
It didn't turn. Pretty good release.
What is that thing doing there?
Not a bad kick. I mean, if you were going left, if you didn't hit that, you were
No, it was going to slowly flip up.
No.
I know that disc.
No.
All right, we're going to go risky. Real risky. Basically, you see that tiny little gap? Tiny guy? Yeah? I'm going to try to hyzer flip through that. With a lot of power. If I hit it, it'll be amazing. I mean, when I inevitably hit this first tree, I'm going to kick immediately left, take an 8.
There's a chance to get lucky anyways if you just throw it hard at that there.
I'm just throwing it hard, kind of in that general direction, and seeing what happens.
If you miss the middle tree, you'll go somewhere.
I'm worried about this first guy.
Yeah, I too. He's there. Oh, he got it.
Cured it.
Oh, Connor Thomas.
I mean, if that's not the greatest shot I've thrown in my whole life.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know what is.
That was really good. That's for, you're gonna get up and down for your 5 from there?
Yeah.
Problem is, I ended up in a pretty ideal spot, I would feel like. Problem is, I've got quite a bit left, and I can't really just go hyzer because I'll be short. I have to like take the low tunnel, flip something up a little bit, and then get a skip left, I think, to actually get there. Even though everything in me just wants to wind up and throws over the trees. I can't do that. Like, I just don't throw far enough. I like it a lot. That's, I mean, literally that's perfect, and then it hits the tiny tree.
Oh.
It's getting hyzer to the hillside. He's asking for it. Oh. And or you can just use the pin as your backstop. I knew it as soon as it left my hand. I don't want to do that. That's inappropriate. Oh, it's out.
All right, we got hole 12. It's basically like 500 or so feet, but it is, I mean, like straight uphill. The camera probably doesn't do it justice, but I mean, it's way the heck up there. We can see the basket on this one, so it's pretty obvious what you want to do. You kind of want to just get something out of your hand, turn it a little bit, and have it just finish basically dead straight. It's a pretty big ask. Tee pad's also like snowy right now, and obviously since there's not tees in.
That's like what tee pad?
Yeah, obviously since there's not tee pads in, we're running like downhill to flat to throw uphill, so it's asking for a big mistake to be made off the tee. I'm just hoping it's not by me. So I'm gonna go with my Hades, flat, a little bit of ante, try to get it way up there, see what we can do. Oh, I put too much ante on it.
Turned over.
I think I'll be able to four it, to be honest with you.
I'm
It's not
surprised
that
to see that turn that much.
Oh, I should have turned it flat. I didn't trust it.
I thought I was getting. I was thinking.
I was just so worried about hitting this initial gap and just kind of getting up there.
Yeah.
That I put too much ante on it.
Yeah. I'm gonna go captain. This is my flippiest distance driver, and just I think.
Capitan.
Yeah, El Capitan. I'm gonna throw it pretty straight or pretty flat, I guess. I think it'll turn. If I throw it hard enough. I just want to coast over to the right. Yep, that's it. I'm out of it. Pretty good throw. I did get pinched off to the right a little bit, but I got a ways up there. All right, that's your par. I'm gonna throw a Vandal. This should flip up the flat. I'm stuck. Again. All right. This is terrifying. I'm just trying not to get shanked by this thorn.
That's a great shot. We have a look at it.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Oh.
It wasn't like.
It was a good upshot. It wasn't a good run.
I yanked it.
Oh.
Well, it's a par, so that's a bummer. That hole was kind of fun.
Yeah, it was a good hole. I like that. Hole 13, pretty much dead straight downhill, about 400, 450. You got these like 3 trees that are kind of splitting the fairway, so you can either try to like flex a backhand around them and back, or just blast a forehand dead straight, kind of towards the basket. I'm gonna go forehand with my Thunderbird and just try to kind of pump it dead straight through that left gap and hopefully skip up pretty close if I execute it right. There also appears to be like another tee, so we're assuming it's from this tee, but the actual hole could be like 40 feet in front of us. But we're playing from this one.
Pretty good. Just a little short?
It was a little short. It's like a 40, 50 footer, but I mean, that's exactly how I was trying to throw it. I just left it short.
Might go 1 foot here. Go with the prime truth. All right, I'm gonna try the backhand just because I think forehand is like a way easier play. Backhand looks kind of fun. I'm gonna throw my prime EMAC truth and just throw it flat and hopefully coast to the right of the middle tree gap, not gap, the middle tree group. And then we'll see. I don't really know if I can throw this far, to be honest with the mid. We're gonna find out. Oh, that's perfect. Get out of the way for Hunter. It might go in. No, it's way short. It's not way short. Harrison's about to eat it, though. Harrison, don't you dare!
He left it. He left.
He's sniffing it.
Yeah, he left.
You see me looking at you. Good boy.
I mean, that was the perfect line.
He's a good boy. He would never.
You threw that very well.
Just didn't really have it in me there.
Good. Let's go.
Ooh. All right. Tied up.
All right, hole 14 is about 350 feet. You kind of have this like impossible tight gap if you want to go straight at it, or you can kind of play out and around. We're both going out and around. Well, neither of us are going to even attempt that. So I'm gonna just be throwing like a little forehand up, letting it crash over, backhand hyzer, try 3 it. Watch out, Harry. Don't want to go too low and annihilate you. He wants me to throw it so bad. I sawed it off. I think I'm okay. Yeah, that's not gonna be bad.
All right, we're gonna try the same thing, pretty much. Go with the Raider. I did the same thing. I also got lucky. We both kind of sawed it off and both got fortunate, so.
I'm gonna just try to blitz a ringer.
Harry, come get it quick.
Straight at it.
Come on.
See what I can do.
Harry, stay. Stay. You crush that.
A little bit. That's gonna be a long putt.
Oh, I slipped. Slipped right out of my hand.
Straight up.
That's rich, bro. Don't tell me great up after I just donked a tree 20 feet in front of me. Thank you.
Dang it, Hunter. Come on, man.
Sure, can't do that.
My putter is feeling so good today.
I'm feeling that. Ooh. Dang.
I've got to find another birdie out there if I want to be able to shoot even on the back nine. All right, hole 15's 550-ish foot par 4. Basically, standing on the tee here, you got to hit this tight initial gap. You want to kind of push up, and then if I remember correctly, the basket's like, you want to kind of the ideal landing zone. The basket's another 250 to 300 or so. From there, up the hill a little bit. I could be wrong on that because I haven't played this hole in a long time, but I think that's kind of where the general direction is. Trevor and I were just talking, I think yesterday, if you haven't already watched the front nine video, we came in with the wrong mindset. Because if you come into this course expecting just like have a grand old time, you know, you're about to just go have some fun playing disc golf with your buddies, this ain't it. You know what I mean? This is a championship level course. So you got to come in here with your mind ready for freaking war. And then you're ready. Because this morning we both showed up ready to get like beat up by the course, ready to get slapped around, chewed up, and spit out. And we're both having a way better time out here. Yesterday we showed up just like stoked, you know, like you normally do at a new course, ready to just have some fun. And you can't just come out here just looking to have some fun. Yeah, you got to come out here ready to shoot.
Defend yourself.
Yeah.
In fairness, it's not too hard to have a better time than wanting to die, because that's what we were yesterday.
Yeah. It's also, I think some of the front nine isn't as cleared out as the back nine. The back nine seems to be more like, some of these back nine holes, if you just slap a tee pad down, they're basically done. A lot of the front nine, some of the off the fairway, still has some clearing to do with like thorns and stuff like that. So I think playing that was also a little bit, it wasn't as ready as the back nine. So I think that's kind of what we're feeling today. But we also came in with the right mindset, which is like coming preparing to go to battle. So that's also why I think we're shooting better. But I'm gonna go with my Vulture, try to hyzer flip it up and just kind of push it up through there. Hopefully get like 350 up there and then have a 200 some foot approach.
Oh, that's perfect.
It's exactly what I was trying to do. We'll see where that leaves me.
I'm gonna try and throw a river, do kind of the same thing. I just want to hit the first gap, to be honest. Oh, I did turn it over a bit, missed the tree. All right, it's at the top of the hill. We'll take it. Okay, so Hunter's informed me that the basket is like 400 feet straight ahead and it's not really cut out yet. It's not really much of a line, he's saying. So I'm just gonna throw a forehand as far forward as I can get to where I can try and scramble for a four. Just go convict here. Flip it up, finish it left. Just like that. That's fine.
It's not, I don't think the line to this basket's been cut in yet. You can kind of see where it's going to be, but there's just trees between us and the basket, so they haven't cut it in. So I'm gonna just take my Hades and just try to crush it way up in the air and see if I just can't kind of push up in there where I can just scramble for my four. But I just gotta hit this initial gap, not really gap, just height to get up over the initial wall of trees, and then if I get over there left, just have a little jump putt approach. Okay, I mean, it's not what I was trying to do, well, kinda, but I think I'll be able to like scramble and find something from there.
I mean, there's not a lot to be done here except just throw it up there on Annie and see if we can't get somewhere. Get a little roll angle.
That's a jumper.
It's a jumper. There wasn't a lot to be done there.
All right, there's a lot of trees between me and the basket. I'm just gonna kind of throw like they're not there and see if I get lucky.
Oh,
nope.
Same spot as me.
Dang, get lucky. Dang it, if I don't stop pulling these.
With the yanks. Didn't hate that out of my hand either.
Hole 16, 300 what?
Like 30.
It says 330 straight uphill. It's gonna play like 500 something at least. I mean, is that not true?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw my Hades, try to hyzer flip it. We're basically just going to the top of the hill. We're climbing Mount McBeth here.
Wow, joke.
I just stole it from Connor. I'm sorry.
That's messed up. He does it to me too.
I do it to Trevor all the time. If he says something funny, it's gotta make it into the video. You know what I mean?
I'm with you.
Oh, that slipped out. Ow!
Oh, it kicked. That's bad. I noticed.
I went to plant it here and it just kept going.
I noticed.
I
The
thought
next thing I knew, I was like, oh my
I thought
god.
you were about to smack me.
All right, I'm gonna go captain again. It worked one time uphill. I think this time I can give it a little bit hyzer and really pump it. Miss that tree. Oh yeah. Oh
It's way easier to get up there than we thought.
yeah, that's like a jumper. That was pure. Ooh, that's a nice disc.
All right, I've got like 200 some feet, still straight uphill. It's pretty wide open. We'll go with my exo hard method. Put it on a little bit of hyzer, just try to kind of push it up there. I pulled it. Dang it. Really wanted to par this hole.
Pretty good release, just need a lot more juice.
All right, I've got to make this if I want to keep pace with Trevor. If not, I'm gonna be down one with 2 to go. I'd also be 11 over. Which if you watched our front 9, the fact that I'm keeping it in the 70s, I'm pretty proud of. Oh, Yanksville, USA. Frick that.
Haha.
I mean,
Yeah, it's real easy when it doesn't matter.
All of them.
like this is the easiest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Let me just get my tap in real quick.
Okay, I mean at least I'm missing some.
You still have more left.
Man.
Don't do it. Don't do it. You're better than that, you know it. All right, hole 17. 300 feet, downhill, slight dogleg right, par 3. You got to get pretty significantly right, and there isn't like a ton of opening off of the initial gap. Like, so I'm gonna try and flip something up a little bit so that I can kind of like cut to the right. I'm gonna go share it. In theory, it should be gettable as long as you can get far enough right. You give some height too, and some juice. Yeah, I like that. I got far enough right. I don't know if I quite had the distance though, but I did get far enough right.
All right, I'm gonna try to throw this Thunderbird on some hyzer. Keep it pretty high and let it crash in there.
Better pump it.
I slipped. That's gonna be like 150 feet away. Man, I was having a great time out here today. And then I throw one bad hole and then I slip on this hole. I should just listen to myself.
See, that's not far up right. Like, not even close.
I think that's like 50 feet. It's way closer than my Thunderbird.
It's in line with your, the hole's in line with your truck. Run it. Hit me in the face. I was real worried about that wind. I'm not even gonna count that out of respect for my elders. Final hole, hole 18. It's like 650. We're throwing par 4. We're throwing straight up a hill again. So I'm going back to my hill disc, the Captain. Just gonna try and land. If I can get to the top of the hill, I feel like I can. If I can get to the top of the hill, that'd be a great shot. Also running downhill again. I'm gonna try it. There's a lot more space on this one. I'm gonna try and really get into it. I didn't even turn off that. It didn't. Unfortunate.
Alrighty, I'm gonna try my Hades again. Try to just push it up there. Try to remember if there's OB right. Because there's the property line right here.
I mean, even where I just kicked, maybe I'm OB. It depends on how sharp the angle is.
I mean, I don't see any other pink ribbons.
Yeah.
But I mean, this is definitely the property line right here.
Barely off the fairway.
So well, it'll be interesting to see once we get up there. But I'm gonna try to slowly flip it up and try to get as far up there as I can. Or just flip it all the way over. You know, it's not gonna be a horrible spot, but I really would like to be at top.
Not much to be done here. I was out of bounds, so I'm throwing from, you know, the line, I guess. I'm just kind of dumping a forehand up there. Yeah, okay. I think that's it.
I mean, if I throw this without falling, it's gonna be a miracle. I need the run up to be able to actually try doing something. All right.
Pretty cool.
That was nowhere near where I was trying to go. I thought that it would be a lot more stable throwing like standstill, but I guess there's a headwind. Now I feel it.
Kind of got max distance though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but in the wrong direction.
All right, I think I've got like 350 left, it looks like. I think I can get there with the forehand, even though that's the shape that it looks like it needs. I think I'm gonna try to go Vandal here and just try and throw something low and get it to kind of scoot to the right. It's gonna be tricky though. That's a jumper, it wasn't bad.
All right, I'd guess I'm like 250 to 300 out, somewhere in there. I'm gonna go with my Pilot on a little bit of hyzer. We got a little bit of a headwind, so it might be a bad idea, but I think it'll be able to hold up to it and kind of glide me up in there as long as I hit this first gap.
Oh,
That gap.
oh, Hunter.
No, I'm dead inside, man. Screw disc golf.
I really wanted to see that shot. As a fan of Hunter Thomas, you just hate to see that. And I'm probably number one. Other than maybe his wife, but it's debatable. Is this course? The heck was that? Man, you zoom in a little bit, their comments will get a real kick out of that. It's getting hard to watch, man. We're gonna have to rate this one R. Oh. I mean, that thing took off. New putters, I'm still not used to new putters and how stable they are. It's like, you gotta throw it and more than that before you come back at me. Nice. It's tough. This is like something I would do right now.
Dude, I'm just so like, I'm literally dead. Like I don't even want to, I might leave my bag here. That's fine. All right, guys, thank you guys for watching. If you ever want your spirit broken, you know, or you have a friend who you know is just on top of the world and you're looking to bring them down a few notches, this is the place to be. Whenever this course opens, you know, obviously, you gotta remember here, we're missing tees, tee pads. It's very slushy out here and a lot of stuff isn't cut in. I'm pretty confident that now I know where every basket is. If I came out here with the right mindset and tee pads were in, I could be close to par. But I think that like...
You shot 15 over.
Yeah, I know. But like if you look through this video, first off, 3 of the strokes were on this hole because I absolutely just gave up on my life. But then if you go on the front 9 where 8 of my strokes were, I think 6 of them were from tee pads and no tee pads and ice and stuff like that. So when you put tee pads and the thorns aren't there, because there is some upshot.
You know the comment section's not having any of that.
I don't care what the comment section has to say about it because it's the truth. If there's tee pads and the sides are cleared off, I mean, this course plays probably 8 strokes easier.
It most definitely does.
So, therefore, today I'm 3 over. If it's 8 strokes easier. What did I shoot?
Shot 15 over.
So, okay, 8 strokes easier. You take away the 3 I just gave up right there.
You're 4 over.
Yeah, 67. I think like even par, correct me if I'm wrong, even par is probably like 1,000 rated.
Like,
would you not say even par with
like
tees?
wake up throwing 200 feet further, 6 under, man.
When did I ever say anything about my ability?
Pig flies, 12
All
under.
right, we'll see you next video. Trevor's being crazy.
Like, if I get elected president,